Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red 38. Strike, take off. Strike, check, strike. Hut.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready, set.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Black Ultra. Here we go. 52 Gold Green. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Black 40. Ultra. Go Ultra. Ready.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
50.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tyleik Williams, the first-round rookie out of The Ohio State University, in there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
White. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Blue striker. Let's go. Yellow 43. Fly blue. Set. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here we go. 180. Go, 12, go. Value 1. Turbos up.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Montgomery can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. As that play comes to an end, we get a pretty quick stoppage from the officials. Players shaken up. It looks like it's David Montgomery who's being helped out and in some pain. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
180. Turbos up.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. 10 cycle. Clock 40.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready, ready. 52 blue, black jump. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Packers first down.
50 green, black.
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Red 38. Set.
Love now off the play action. Flushed out of the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
Third and long. Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Will green. Ready. Yellow 22. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. Go 12. Let's go. What's up?
Goff to the air now. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
180. 17. 17. 12. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now gone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got value 3. By 20. Maverick, let's go. Let's go. Shell. Shell.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Done. 180. Twos. Hey, 5. Hey, lift. Obama.
They'll throw. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Jaden Reed on the return for the Packers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. 50. Green. Steel. Black. Quad red. Black shot. Red. Yellow. Green jack.
Love from the gun. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
43. Hey, go Fury. Oh,
On the give, it's Lloyd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Black ultra. Edo blue. Yellow. Set.
Here he is on third and short. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, hey.
Man in motion here.
Yellow, 22. Shot, 17. Steal, check steal. Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
6, Mega. Let's go. 52 black, 95. Ready?
Again, a run with Lloyd. We'll cobble together a yard there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go.
Third and 2, love to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1, gain 7. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. For a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready, set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Grip, rank 38. Blue striker.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go. Blue black. 52 points. Right, right. Red, cycle. Black shot. Red, yellow. Steel, black. Hut.
To the air with Love. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Yellow.
Love now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 120. Super one. Super one. Hey, watch him right here. Go, go, go. What's that?
Goff off the play action. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock. Xavier McKinney.
On the tackle. A 3-yard
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
80. Super 66. Hey, kill. Hey, 76. 76. What's that?
Looking to throw. Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
What?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point,